Shalom.
Shalom.
So we're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and all the Akim out there that pushes truth with nothing but sincerity and peace, and and salutations out there to the hopeful elect that scattered among the earth. So with that, I want to say Shalom. And today my lesson is called Child Support is Not Biblical. See, child support was never in the scriptures though. It was never in the scriptures though, because there is no such thing as you had to go to a court and the kids would go to the mother, and every month though the government would take money out of your check though and give it to the mother though. It was nothing to do with that, you know, because that was something that Esau created in his laws and legislations and things like that, you know. So that's I got a little believe I got like little info right here. So like it says it says here, receiving child support payments is often essential for custodial parent families, considering roughly 25% of them live poverty though, which is our people. But targeting and punishing people who cannot pay does not help anyone. And you see a lot of our people have trouble paying child support, man. You know, you gotta pay 1,000 a month though. The more kids, the more money you gotta pay. So that child support was really aimed for the people here on this sign right here, because these people right here, we don't make money like Esau does, you know. And it says, for the most part, the law does not consider whether parents avoid paying child support because they do not want to or because they can't afford to. The debt occurs either way. And let's say you say you miss a payment on October or November, guess what? It becomes a debt though. You know, you just go into debt though, and that's it. So just because you say, oh, I didn't pay for this month, next month though, guess what, man? Let's say you have a kid out there, you haven't paid for 18 years of his life child support, right? Guess what? You're gonna have that debt over your head though, no matter, you know what I mean, right here in America. And it says nearly who are arrears or child support have very low incomes. In one study in California, 80% of those arrears had annual incomes below 20,000, and 60% had annual incomes below 10,000. So goddamn, bro. So let's say you live in an apartment, right? So you say you pay 1,000, right? You gotta pay 500 out of child support. So then or like 1,000 better yet, because it's 56% of your check though. So let's say you get 1,000 per check, and you have $1,000 apartment payment. Half your, you know what, a check goes to your kid though, and then you got $1,000, but it's only gonna go for rent. And what about the rest of the utilities and shit that you gotta survive go by? That's fucking nuts, man. So you gotta give a check to your kid or kids though, and you got 1,000. That 1,000 goes to rent. God damn.
Child support, that's like paying taxes.
In other words,
I forgot what verse it is, but we're not even supposed to pay taxes.
oh yeah, that's how our people hated the publicans though.
There's another word for taxes. I forgot what it's called in the Bible.
Is it? I think it's on Luke 2nd chapter though. Is it when Yahushua's dad had to go up to pay taxes?
I think so.
Is it Luke 2nd?
Yeah. No, it's in the laws.
Oh, it's in the laws. You talking about the Lord's release on Deuteronomy the 15th, when it's like you're not supposed to. Well, no, that's usury, I believe.
Oh, usury.
Usury. You can't tax interest. You can't interest though.
So child support's like usury.
Yeah, because it's interest though. If you don't pay, it creates it becomes more and more. So it's usury if you think about it.
That's right.
Yeah. Because usually all it is it's if someone owes you money. It's like, okay, you haven't paid for this long, it becomes interest. So you charge them more. The more time goes by, the more you're gonna charge them more interest though. And that's I believe that's usury, right? Yeah, because you can't be doing that. That's the law. And Esau does that shit.
That's right. Because he loves money. Right?
yeah, if you think about it, it is usually these child support because as more time goes by, your debt goes higher. So that's against the law. See?
Because it's right here. You want me to get it?
Yeah, go on, go on.
Exodus 22 and 25. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee,
And who's the poor people?
yeah, Israelites, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury.
See?
So he don't give a shit if you're poor, you still got to pay child support.
Man, whatever change you got in your pocket, you live in the streets though,
We
that
want
fool
half
still
of,
take it.
we want half of what you got. You got a quarter, we want half of that. You know?
Give me 20, what's 12 cents or 14, whatever it
He's
is.
trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Yeah,
You know?
that's it. You see? So then, little bit. That's it. Or you got?
Yeah.
Oh, because it says because this is the penalties, right? Of not paying child support. It says ruin the credit scores. So let's say you had a credit score of a 700. The devil will take it down to whatever it take it down to. It could ruin your credit score. And then it says, and suspend licenses. I know people that had their driver's license suspended because they couldn't pay child support. It's fucked up. So how are you supposed to work?
Can't even drive to work.
Yeah. So it says non-custodial parents, which is the parents that don't got their kids, it says can make it harder for them to achieve financial stability they need to provide for their children while incarcerated. So people that can't even pay child support, hey, you haven't paid for many years, you have to get locked up too for not paying child support. What the fuck? You see? But it's messed up because all this shit, man, that has nothing to do with the Bible. This is all Edomites, the Esau's law, though, man. That has nothing to do with the scriptures, though, man. You see? And yeah, because I read that, and it says also too. It says because another thing it says incarcerated in the hospital, unemployment, or not being allowed to see their children. So if you're not able to see pay, you can't even see your own kids either, man. Oh, you haven't paid me money and shit. Guess what? You can't see your kids though, and that's not right. Just because I can't I could break them off some money. Nah, this fucking woman wants more money and shit. You know. So you guys, can you get Proverbs 22 and 6? So this child support thing, it creates a division within the household though. So it sucks though, and it hurts though, man, that if you're not able to wake up to see your kids though, or go to sleep with them, it sucks though, man. And then top it off, it's like this woman, let's say, doesn't want to be with you, and then she puts child support on your ass. It's like, man, if I don't keep up with these payments and shit, I can't see my kids though. And then I work this 9 to 5 and shit, so I basically gotta live in my car to pay child support so I can see my kids though, man. I can't even take my kids to a house, my house or apartment though. So what the hell, man? What kind of society is this shit though, man? And then a lot of our people have dealt with that shit though, man. You see? But when you have a kid, you have a son or a daughter though, you see them every day. They're with you every day. You could teach them things every day, man. But let's say you haven't seen your kid in 2 weeks, in a month, man. They could learn a new couple traits though, fast like that. Because why? Because you're not there. You know. So when are you ready?
It's Proverbs 22 and 8.
6.
Also like it. Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Yeah, see? So how are you supposed to train? How are you supposed to raise up a child if he's not with you every day? You know? You see him, even like, let's say you see him on the weekends though. I still personally feel like that's not enough time, with your kid though, man. Because within 5 days, that boy or girl could learn a new trait though, man. So that's what I'm saying. It's hard to be a co-parent and try to raise a child in 2 different households though. It really is though, man. Because like he will learn a new trait and it's in his different household though, man. That's why you have to teach him now, You have to raise him. Can you get that again, Slakia?
So Proverbs 22 and 6. train up a child in the way he should go.
Yeah, train up a child the way he should go. Gotta teach him the right way, man. To be a Fruity Loop though, that's not right though, man. If he was with you though, he would not grow up to be a Fruity Loop though. That's right though for him not to turn into that though, man. But you see, this woman, if a kid becomes a fruity, the woman will support that, and she's like, oh, it's okay as long as you're happy though. But if it was the dad, the dad be like, a real man would be like, hell no, I ain't with that shit, you know. So that's why what the precept says, when he gets older, he will not depart of the ways how you train him though to be though, man. He will know not to the to do's and not to the to do's and not to do's though, you know. But if you're keeping a child away from you, it's hard though, man. It's unbalanced though, man. And this kid has to go to one household, learn some shit from this household, and go to another to learn a different one. You're fucking up that kid too, man. So you see, so that's the thing about it, though, man. So to be broke and paying child support just to see your kid, man, that's not fucking right, man. That's your kids, though. You know. You tell the bitch woman though, like, hey, you open up your legs and shit, you let me come in, right? But then I can't see them though, because you got some beef with me though. Man, that's not right, man. So that's why the thing about it though, right? So therefore, that precept clarifies the fact that a kid is not supposed to be away from you. Like, you're supposed to train him all the way till he's at least like old enough though, so he could not forget what you teach him though. But even like too, like I say, you got to go away for months, or even back then in those times too, biblical times though. Hey, the man will always come back to the household, man. There were no thing as fucking oh, gotta meet the new boyfriend and shit. What the fuck? That's not right. So now can you jump to Isaiah 3 and 12? Pretty much the precept I got earlier, though. Isaiah 3 and 12. You know. So like if a kid, you have dinner, and you see something's wrong with the kid, you'll catch it right away. You'll be like, hey son, what's wrong with you, son? Like, you're acting kind of different today. You're not acting like yesterday. You're acting different today. Like, you can catch it, like, to see what's wrong with the boy, though, man. You know. And a lot of these times too, bro, when a kid is in a different household, the kids get touched, man. Because you're not there to see every day your son though, or your daughter, man. Two different households, man. Eventually, a lot of the times, a high percentage, man, those kids get touched, man. And that's the fucking truth, though.
So this is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
See, and that's the thing, man. They are though, because nowadays these kids are disobedient. These kids rule over their parents and shit. They don't listen to their parents though, man. These kids nowadays don't give a fuck though, man. They oppress a parent though itself though, man. And then you gotta put the beating on the side though. They could call the cops though, and then your ass get arrested though. And that's the law, Esau's law though. You're not supposed to instruct your child though. That's my kid.
How you supposed to strike fear into him? If you can't
Can he hit him?
You know, hitting is just a form of correction. You know,
That's all it is. In reality, I don't know. If my dad would beat my ass. I'll be like, oh shit, I'm gonna do that shit again.
that's right.
Yeah, I learned. I got scared. I was scared of my dad when I was a kid though. So I try to be right. Like,
Or someone is a big mouth.
gotta shut up.
Someone's gonna beat that kid up. Because one day he's gonna talk to the wrong person.
The wrong bully from down the block, huh?
You know?
There's a bigger bully down. There's a bigger, badder bully down the block though.
Yeah.
So
And it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
yeah, even too, man. In the household, the women are the ones that have the pants though, and the men are simps though. And they're like, well, let them do this or let her do that though. Like, the fuck though. All right, I guess. How long they're happy. Even the women too, man. They rule over the men though in the household though, man. Cause to me though, hell no, man. Like, cause me personally, like I said, I have a daughter though, man. She was 12, 13, or whatever age. I don't give a fuck though. You think I'm gonna allow her to even have like small shorts and shit, or nah, man? Like, fuck that, And if my woman have a problem with it, I'll tell her, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? This is my daughter and shit though. And then the woman always likes to say, well, that's my daughter too. I'm like, okay though, but her image affects my reputation though. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not the fact that, yeah, I don't like that though, man. That's if you have a problem with that, then me and you are gonna have fucking problems and shit. You know? As a man, you gotta put your foot down though, man. Fuck that, man. And these men nowadays don't even have balls to tell their woman, no, she ain't supposed to be wearing that shit. Because they wanna be cool with the mom though. Fuck that, man. So that's what I'm saying. And a lot of men that are in these households, they're oppressed though, but quietly though. But they really want to say what they want to say, but they don't say it because of their woman though. Fucking crazy, man.
What's it called? Pussy whip?
Yeah. Balls in their purse.
Yeah.
And some guys like that. Yeah. Pussy whip though. Yeah. But the Bible says different though, you know? Now can you go to the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 10? Because the Bible tells you how to raise and teach your kid though, man. The Bible does though, man. In reality, all we need is just to read the scripture in the Bible and it teaches you the formal ways to look at how to raise your kid though, man. You don't need to go to no fucking therapy. You don't need to go to counsel, couples therapy. You don't need to go to doctors and shit for them to teach you how to raise your kid. Nah, man. The scriptures, man. The scriptures tell you what to do though, man. You know what I'm saying? Not these fucking channels or YouTubers and shit like that try to give you what's that called, advice though, how to raise your child. Well, if you do this and that, like, nah, nigga, this is my kid. I know him. I know her. You know, I know her ways. I know his ways though. You know, don't try to push me to somewhere or nah, nigga. Like, who is you? You know, who the fuck is you?
Yes, this is Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Yeah, man. And you see these daughters and shit, they be going out whenever the fuck they want. Going back to the mother. When I was her age, just let her. I was once her age though. No, man, that tells you right there. Don't give her much liberty though. Is you have a daughter though, and it's 9 or 10 or 8, and she's not home and shit. Hey, man, that's too much over liberty though. And it's a Saturday or Friday night. Hey, man, nah, man. If you let her, there's a thing Spanish called a callejera. You know, callejera is someone that's always in the streets though. You don't want your kids to be that shit, man. So in the scriptures, it literally tells you not to give them so much liberty because why? Because the kids eventually abuse it.
Because in the ancient world, women weren't even supposed to be on the streets.
At a certain time, right? At a certain time.
Yeah, you know, especially at night. If a woman was on the street, I mean, she was a prostitute. You know.
Yeah.
That's why they call them streetwalkers.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
know? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Streetwalkers. Yeah.
Which is true, man. Like, think about it. Who's out and about at night? Whores, prostitutes, drug dealers, niggas that do drugs.
Yeah.
The fuck you doing out?
The freaks. You know, the freaks.
Come out at night.
The freaks come out at night.
Yeah. And you see though, so that's the thing about it though, man. You had no business being out and about though, man. Because I think even Apostle Tahar, or I forgot who it was that said that, like, brethren, if it's getting dark though, man, then if you can, just shut it down. All right.
Yeah, if you're doing camp and it's already getting dark, you should get out of there already. You know?
Right.
You know?
But if you, I mean, he just, he said it, I don't know if he said it as an order, but he's just said it out there looking out wise, right? Like, just looking out, right? Like,
yeah, when the camp's over,
Go home.
don't hang around,
just go home.
Get your things and go.
Yeah. Which is true because, like, nighttime, like I said, man, the drug dealers, the prostitutes, the people that like doing drugs, the party goers and shit, are the ones that come out at that time.
Yeah, because that's when the demons come out. The demons come out at night. When have you seen a ghost in the daytime? You know?
Right? Just floating, huh? Just floating, like right now, huh?
Yeah.
A demon, huh? Just
They
is that a demon over there?
They always come out at night because when it's dark, it's black, pitch black.
Yeah, no, it's true, bro. Because I know Kalinga, there's a park over there in Kalinga. Me and my cousin, when we were younger, we're like 12, 13. We're just hitting the streets, bro, with my cousin, right? And it was a park. It's a park out there in Caluga, and there'll be a spot, right? It'll be so dark, man. I think I would see faces, bro. What the fuck are those things right there, bro? Like it was just so dark. I thought I see white faces. Like not to think about it, it was just demons, though, man. What the fuck was I doing right there?
Yeah, that's why these the ghost hunters, they always go at night, right? Or they always go to a haunted house and shit.
At nighttime,
Yeah,
yeah, which makes sense.
because the demons, they hate the light. You know?
Yeah, what do you? Yeah,
That's
it's
why
true.
when you get scared, what do? You turn on the light.
Yeah. What the hell was that? Yeah. But you see, that's what I'm saying, though. So, okay, get the next precinct.
So don't be going out at night.
Yeah.
Be careful. You know?
Because even your daughter too, man. You don't want her out at nighttime, bro. Like that's when, like you said, bro, the freaks come out, man. Motherfuckers gonna snatch her up and shit. You know how many cases, millions and thousands of cases was it that a woman at a party, she's walking to her car, she gets snatched up.
Read it again.
11. Can you get 11?
Ecclesiastes 26 and 11.
Yeah.
If thou be amongst the indiscreet,
26 verse 11. It was after the one you read. Jake always got something to say. You want me to get my phone? No.
yeah, Ecclesiasticus 26.
And he lapses.
Okay, yeah, Ecclesiasticus 26 and 11. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
Yeah, man. Don't let her just, don't wink at her fouls, man. Have an eye on her, though. Make sure, So how are you supposed to have an eye on her, right? Because that's what impudent eye means, right? I believe, though, that's what it means, right?
What the definition for impudent?
Yeah.
Not showing due respect for another person.
Oh, okay.
Impudent.
Impudent.
Yep.
That's what I mean, like keeping an eye on her, right?
Watch over an impudent eye on her.
Minor.
Don't show her, like, if you show her too much respect, that's too much liberty.
Yeah, like you know how they want to be friends with that's my friend though. Like be cool with her, in other words. Not supposed to do that, man. You're supposed to be a father when it comes first to it though. But you're not supposed to be doing that.
Or she I think it says watch over an impudent eye, which she's an impudent eye because she's disrespectful, to the
parent, right?
Parent.
Yeah. So like I read it wrong then. Yeah.
Because so you gotta watch for her because it says and marvel not if she trespass against you.
So that means to respect you, right? Yeah, respect you.
Right.
Yeah. See, you can't let that shit slide though, man. She just respect you once. If you don't say anything, she'll do it again. So you gotta, and then now can you go to Deuteronomy 21 and verse 15? And you see, these kids get out of hand though. These kids get out of hand because they're not under your supervision though. So if you're on child support and you can't pay the debt though, your kids though, so then they come to your house, right? And they start acting different, like, hey man. So the kid has mixed signals, man. The kid acts like this at this household, and then another rules, different places. The kid just gets confused though, man. Then that becomes a burden upon to you. There's only one household, house rules, and that's it. And I understand as a kid though, that you got these rules here, and then you go to another household, there's different rules though. But then eventually they start acting up though, and you get pissed though, And then you can't, you know what I'm saying? No, the law, the Esau's law, you can't even hit him. See? So, when are you ready?
Deuteronomy 21 and 15. If a man have two wives,
Oh no, Slovakia, 19. Slovakia, 19. To the point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 19. I believe it's where it says that, he's acting up, goes what you're supposed to do with him, though.
yeah, Deuteronomy 21 and 19.
Yeah, yeah. Where
Okay.
it's to the point.
Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of
Because
his
that's when the
city.
kid is acting up. So they're supposed to grab his ass or her and just take him to the elders, right? And keep reading.
And bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gates of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, This our son is stubborn and rebellious.
Now, listening though. And what, these kids nowadays, they don't listen? And can you get it? The next one?
He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard.
See? Doesn't give a fuck though, man. What's the drunkard is just glutton is someone that eats a lot, right?
Yeah.
Just someone that eats a lot.
Or has too much of something.
So yeah. See?
These kids, they
Yeah.
do what the hell they want. They eat what they want.
Bag of chips in the room, sodas in the room. They fucking have their tablets and shit. They have too much of something, which is right. Yeah, the big TVs, the PS5s. These kids, this generation of gluten kids. It's the next topic though. Generations of gluten. Is it glutton? Glutton, right? Glutton kids. So, man, but you're not supposed to be like that. So, can you get the next? Oh,
And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones.
yeah, do that in this society though. What do you think is gonna happen to you though? If you have a kid that is not paying attention or not listening to you, you're supposed to do that. That's the law. But you see, we can't do that in this society though. You can do that shit, you're in prison for life. You know? A kid that gives you a bad name is no good. You have to cut him off Israel. You know? But you do that shit nowadays though, man. See what's gonna happen to your ass. Your ass is gonna get locked up, man, for life. Have all the people in the community come together. Hey, this is my son or my daughter, whatever, not acting right. Get some rocks and just cut him off Israel. You do that shit though, yeah, your ass is locked up for life for sure. So we know in this society we can't do that, man. But see, our people back then, if you do that though, guess what? His little friends and shit, they're gonna see that. Oh, I'm gonna pay attention to. I'm gonna listen to my father now, or my mother now. The kids will see that, and they would do it publicly, right? They would do that publicly, stone them publicly. So it could teach a lesson though, man.
And Michael Jackson, he used to love kids. You know?
Yeah.
Because he used to love kids, you know, and he even had a little playground.
Shit, he had a what's that, carnival? No, like a
Yeah, he had a playground or whatever.
That carnival shit.
Yeah. At his house.
Nigga had giraffes in there.
Yeah, so, and then he had one song called "We Are the World, We Are the Children," you know, and that was dedicated to all the children around the world, you know. So he thinks, you know, you think about the children, you think every child is innocent.
Fuck no, man. And then too, you gotta understand reincarnation, man. Why do you think kids die young? They did some shit in their past though and died of the reincarnation, man. Come on, man. You think the Most High gives a fuck about kids? Look what those kids when they made fun of Alicia. And guess what? What happened to those kids though? It was like 40 of them. They got aimed by she-bears. Remember when the kids made go up that ball head when they made fun of Alicia, and he cursed them, I believe, and then the bears came out and killed them all. I believe it was like 40 kids. See, most I give a damn about a kid, how old a kid does it. The judgment does not have an age limit, man. And this will be the last precept though. Can you get the Sirach now? Sirach 30 and just verse 1 and 2. This will be the last one. Yeah, Sirach 30 and 1. So the Bible, man, it teaches you how to actually raise your kid, man. You know, and that's the thing. And that whole chapter in the majority of that chapter is Rock 30. I think majority of it teaches you, you know. So we'll just get 1 and 2 right now, though.
Sirach 30:1. He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod.
Yeah, because if you know how they said the mom or the dad be beating their kid, and they'll be like, "This hurts me more than it hurts you." It was the truth though. That whipping was to teach your ass a lesson though, man.
And it's not to feel the rod like in homosexuality way.
No, it's just for you to, you're getting hit by something.
Because some parents, they'll let their kids be homosexuals.
Oh yeah.
They'll.
It's not right. Yeah. It's not right.
Yeah, and then it says that he may have joy of him in the end.
Yeah, because that getting hit by that rod, it was just to teach you a lesson though. And then you would understand when you get older, oh, you put my ass because I was doing wrong. So now I understand. You know? And now I understand all the ass whooping though. Shit, I would, if it wasn't for all those ass whooping, I would end up in the streets or in jail, man. But you see, like Boys in the Hood, Trey's dad was always up on Trey. You would think like, man, why is this fucking dad always on Trey? Because Trey's dad knew his homies how in the environment they lived in. Because if he would have let him slip though, guess what, man? Because see, that's why Trey wanted to get out of the car. Why do you think Trey got out of the car at the end of the movie though, man? He didn't proceed to go with Doughboy and all them. Because he's like, nah, man, this shit ain't right, And I know he thought about his dad too though. Trey, he thought about his dad. It's like, nah, fuck that.
Even Trey's dad, when he was talking to him, he said, "You might think I'm hard on you. But it's only for your own good." He said, "Your other friends, you're gonna see how they end up."
Yeah, and that was a cold line, a powerful line right there. And look how they ended up.
Doughboy kept going to jail.
That fool got murdered then at the end.
Yep. And
2 days later,
at the end, he got murdered.
Yeah. And then it was just Ricky got killed. I think there was nobody else though. Just the Chris in the wheelchair, and that was it. But I think the other nigga got out of prison or some shit. Or I don't know. They just no bueno, man.
They killed those other fools.
Yeah. But even Doughboy was just like, man, like fuck, man. I think he said he felt the same, right? Or he regretted it or some shit.
Yeah, he started regretting it.
Yeah, he started regretting it, huh?
But it was too late.
Yeah, he already did the deed. You can get that too, then.
Sirach 30:2. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance.
Yeah. Boy, you go to a party, boy or girl gonna act right, they're gonna know what's up, how to act though. So how is it with he's never in your household, he's never there. It's like hard though, because it's like, man, I only see him these days, but he's over there in that different household. Who knows what the mom's telling or the new boyfriend is telling him, and he's coming over here. It's just confusion towards the kid though, man. It really is though. And it's hard to raise a kid like that in 2 different households, man. I see that shit within family and within people too that I know, man. The kid is not happy though, Because I tell you straight up, I was one of those kids, man. Father was there, but he really wasn't though, man. He wasn't at the household no more. So that just created frustration and confusion and shit, man. And then guess what happened, bro, too? I got liberty. My dad wasn't there to tell me, hey, motherfucker, you better come home and shit. I was being raised by my mom, though. So guess what? I had a lot of liberty, and I was doing what the fuck I wanted, man. You see? So that's why it's an important role for the father to be in their kid's life, though, because of shit. Like, then you got to think about it, the society, bro. Look what they're growing up to. Man, evilness, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You go, once you're born, there's every which way to go except the Bible, except the truth.
Yeah. Million different ways, but there's only one good way.
All these lies, but the truth is hard to find.
Yeah. You got anything, bro? So with that, hopefully this camp was edifying. Want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. The Akim out there that is pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity. So with that, hey, want to say shalom.
Shalom.